Alright guys, today we're going to be teaching you guys how to wall run, okay? Because I know lots of people struggle on it, but don't worry, I'm definitely experienced and I've been playing for 1 year. I know, it's pretty impressive. On a monkey game for a year straight. But that's besides the point. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to wall run inside a forest, and I'm going to be giving you tips on how to wall run better and to just fix you mentally, because there are some things I've noticed that make people a lot worse at it. So I'm going to go under each individual one, and hopefully you can wall run at the end of this. So let's just go to forest real quick. Alright, so now we're in the forest, and as you can see, pretty nice. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you right there, and right there. Okay, so we're just going to start off with over here. Okay, now imagine this wall right here is this thing. These are the two same things for us. Okay, now what I've seen lots of people do when they're trying to wall run is, since they're new to the game, they don't know how this works. So all I see is them hitting straight down and they don't go nowhere. But we're gonna fix that, okay? We're gonna fix that. So instead of hitting it straight down, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something else, okay? So we're gonna start right here. We're gonna hit the ground very hard, okay? We're gonna hit it straight down like a bunch of you guys have done, okay? This is what you guys are doing. We're not going anywhere. This is the wall. We want to go up there. We want to go up there. Is this gonna get me up there? I don't really think so. If anything, I'm going off. But to fix this, instead of just pushing down, we're going to be dragging ourselves with our hand, dragging ourselves over here into the wall. We're dragging ourselves into the wall upwards. Okay, we're dragging ourselves into the wall. Make sure that you're getting as close to the wall as you can and as high up the wall as you can. The higher and the closer, the better. Okay? Okay? And one thing that you cannot do is you cannot do this. Okay? Because what happens if you do that, I'm about to get into in a little bit. I'm about to show you what that does. But all we're doing is pushing ourselves into the wall just like this. Okay? We're making sure that we are as close to it as possible. Okay? We're not out here, and we're close, and we're dragging ourselves up the wall. Okay? Now we're going to show you the difference. So first we're going to start off what I showed you in the beginning. We're going to hit straight down. We're not going nowhere. This is butt cheeks. Hate this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dragging myself up the wall. I'm going to show you what I was doing when I was hitting it too high. This is what happens if you hit it too high, okay? It's not as good. You fall off a lot. And you just won't be going up that much. Well, you might be going up a little bit, just not that much. Now, this is what happens if you're just dragging yourself into the wall and you're pushing yourself into it. Pulling and pushing ourselves into it, okay? Oh my god! So good now. A good way to practice this, or a good place to practice this, is right here, because this is very slanted, and I've seen lots of people learn it. Me, myself, have learned it on here. So, should be no problem for you. So what we're doing is we're just doing this, pushing ourselves into the wall. As you can see, I'm not falling. I am pushing myself into the wall. We're pulling ourselves into it, pushing off of the wall and into the wall. So think of it this way. When I'm doing this, if I'm pulling myself into the wall, this pulling motion that I'm doing is the only thing making me not fall. If I stop doing it, I fall down. So that is what you need to focus on. You need to focus on making sure that you got that pulling and pushing off correctly, making sure that you're close to the wall and not out here, that you're not outside, because when you do that, you're just gonna hit off. You're gonna go up a little bit and then you're not gonna go anywhere. Okay? This happens when you're just learning how to do it, but this is just a lot easier way to do it, or a lot easier way to learn it. But with that done, we're gonna show you what you can do with wall running. Alright, so this is the wall that, well, most players have learned it on. I learned it on here, not that much, but a lot of other people have. I learned on the wall next to stump, but lots of people learn here, and it's best to start at this crease right here. People just find it a lot easier to just like start going off of that. But just remember when you're doing this, okay, if you've been able to wall run with lower hertz, I recommend not using muscle memory for this, because what happens is that. Same with verticals and Lucio's. This is mine. That's my muscle memory right there. And for verticals, it doesn't work anymore if you're going on to high hertz. I am on 72 hertz. This is what everybody else is on Oculus. So if I'm able to do this, then you're able to do this, okay? But when we're doing this, okay, there are a lot of things you can do with wall running, such as we're able to push ourselves along the wall very quickly by pulling ourselves in that direction. We can do this with both hands. Without going up, we could just pull ourselves into a direction. That'll make us a lot faster. That's what most pros do. Basically everyone in the game. You can just push yourself into it. Pull yourself onto whatever you're trying to go. You can also think about reaching up higher and pulling a lot more. This will give you a lot more height if you're pulling more upwards. And don't worry, these are sticks, so I'll show you in a minute. You can do this without sticks, so you're my real hands. You can still do it. Maybe just not as effectively, but you could do it still. Just make sure that you're careful while doing that, because you might mess up a little bit and you might start like poking outwards a lot from the wall. You want to maintain that closeness, that close pulling yourself into the wall. You want to maintain that so that you don't fall. But that's really it. That's generally how to wall run. And if you've enjoyed this video, if you think it helped you, or if it did or if it didn't, you can give me feedback in the comments if you want to, or you can tell me how this helped you. I don't really care. I just want to have someone comment at least something. And better yet, maybe I can get a subscriber out of this. But please make sure to at least like this video, because it took me how long? It took me 20 minutes to do this with lots of practice. I had to move into my garage for this actually, because I was just speaking way too low in my room. And right now I could just yell as loud as I want with a big fan in my front of me. But if you want to help me in the future, or you think I will be popular maybe, which I kind of doubt at the moment, please, if it means a lot, 1 like, 1 subscribe, that's all it takes for me to be happy, at least right now. And of course, feedback or anything that I might have missed, anything that you need help on, I will try and help you in the comments if anyone comments. Just thank you so much for watching this video. Hope I didn't waste your time. Bye bye.